Hey Math 7, so in this video we are going to learn how we can use number line models to represent subtracting rational numbers. So we're going to start with just these two examples. So let's say you take something positive away from your day, meaning if I lost $10 on my way to school, would the quality of your day go up or go down? All right, hopefully you would say it would go down. Right? You're losing something good, the quality of your day would decrease. How about if you take away something negative from your day? If you took away your tiredness, the quality of your day would increase or decrease. So if you take away something negative, your quality of your day would increase. So we need to remember those two ideas today. So on the first slide, we are going to model each subtraction problem using a number line, just like we did with the addition problems. So for instance, 5 minus 3. So again, we always start at 0. We're going to put an arrow 5 spaces in the positive direction. And the thing that I want you to practice is instead of saying 5 minus 3, say 5 take away 3. 5 take away 3. So here we are at 5. We're going to take away 1, 2, and 3. So you can see by that example, you're going to end at positive 2, which would be your answer to this subtraction problem. So 5 take away 3 would equal positive 2. We're going to do one more together and then have you try a couple. How about negative 3 take away 5? So again, always starting at 0, we're going to go negative 3, like that. And then we're going to take away another negative 5. And if we do that, it would put us at negative 8 for this one. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out. I need you to pause the video and see if you can try the next two, and then we'll check. All right, so here are your two answers to check. 3 take away 5 would land you at negative 2. Negative 5 take away 3 would land you at negative 8. The thing that I want you to notice real quick is with the first two examples, the top two, right? The first one was 5 minus 3. The second one was 3 minus 5. You can see they do not give you the same order or the same answer. So you need to keep in mind when you're subtracting, the order of the numbers does matter. With addition, the order of the numbers does not matter. All right, so there are a couple more to try. So again, we'll do the first two and then we'll have you try some. So we're going to do 5 take away negative 3. So we're going to start at 0. We're going to draw our arrow to 5, and we are going to take away a negative 3. So again, this is the example of taking away something negative from your day, right? So again, if you lost your tiredness, your quality of your day would go up. So if you're taking away negative 3, you're really going to go 3 in the positive direction. So if we did that, you can see our answer would land us at positive 8. So 5 take away negative 3, you're not putting the negative 3 going to the left, you're going to put it going to the right. And we'll do one more. Negative 3 take away negative 5. So again, starting at 0, the first arrow tells us to go negative 3. Negative 5 would make us go left 5, but we're going to take that away. So we're going to do the opposite. So we're, in other words, going to go 5 in the positive direction. And that should land us at a positive 2 for our answer. All right, so again, I will zoom out, and we're going to let you pause the video and try the next two, and then we will check. Okay, so 3 take away negative 5 should result in a positive 8. Negative 5 take away negative 3 should be a negative 2 as your answer. So once again, we're going to take a look at the top two examples. So as you can see, the problems are very similar, except this one was 5 take away negative 3. This one was 3 take away negative 5. Just the order was switched. We said with subtraction, the order affects your answer. With addition, the order does not affect your answer. We can see based on our two answers, they're the same. So the order here did not matter, meaning these two problems are actually addition problems, even though there's a subtraction symbol. They're really addition, and we're going to look at what that means on the next slide. So our top takeaway, if you subtract a number, it is the same as adding the opposite value. And once again, we said, like for instance, 5 and -5 are opposites, 10 and -10. It is the same number with the opposite sign. Okay, so you might have heard these 3 letters last year, K, C, O. Keep, change, opposite. So we're going to practice those in this video. So there are 2 examples that we are going to switch from subtraction problems into addition using this idea of keep, change, opposite. So here we go. 4 take away -3. So K, keep, tells us to keep the first number. C, change, tells us to change this into an addition problem. And O is opposite. We need to find the opposite of -8, which is just +8. So 4 plus 8, both positive, so you would add the numbers. Your answer would be a +12 for this one. Okay, we're going to keep going on. And we have 4 minus 8. Keep tells us to keep the 4 positive. Change tells us to change, I think I did red. Change told us to change it into a plus sign. And then O is opposite. Opposite of +8 is -8. And again, we'll put those in our parentheses. So 4 plus -8, there are more negative players, so your answer will be negative. And 8 minus 4 would give us 4 for that one. So again, once you take a subtraction problem and do keep, change, opposite, it becomes an addition problem, like you've been practicing. All right, so we are going to do just a couple more here together. So for example, you start at -4 on a number line, and you move to -9. Let's write an addition and subtraction equation to represent that. So let's start. So again, no matter what, you always begin at 0. They tell us our first location is to go to a -4. And then we move from there to a -9. So let's first write the addition equation. So the first arrow was a -4 plus another negative. Oops, sorry, it should be -5. And that gives us an answer of -9. Okay. So again, if we practice keep, change, opposite, we're going to keep the -4. We're going to change the sign from plus to minus, and we are going to take the opposite of -5, which is +5. -4 minus 5 will give us the same exact answer, which is -9. Okay, we're going to have you pause the video and try to do example 2 here on your own, writing your arrows in, writing your addition and subtraction equations, and then checking your answer. All right, so here are your arrows. Again, you start at 0, go to -4, and then go from -4 to +1. So your addition equation is -4 plus 5 equals +1. Again, let's do our keep, change, opposite. Keep the -4, change to a subtraction sign. Opposite of +5 is -5. And again, those are the same thing mathematically, so your answer will still be the same. Just 2 different ways to show it. All right, and that is going to conclude our video. On the next page of your paper, you have some practice problems to try. Again, keep the idea that you're going to say, instead of minus, say take away, and I think it will help you with that. So thank you for watching this. Try that practice, and you can check your answers on Canvas.